Well, as I'm catching up on everything, the looks like it says justice served for the boys. Okay, Orrin and Orson West, who went missing. And I just want to say again, I did read. I felt that I was a little shaky. I was like, hopefully, the wife goes down too. Okay, but I felt he's going to jail for sure, and there was jail. But yep, guilty, and they're still a group that was following the case. But I'll tell you guys, when I was kind of doing the read and I was pulling stuff up, I was very shocked. Now Bakersfield was definitely on it, but because that's where the family had been from, and last time anybody's seen Orrin and Orson West, okay. But I was really disappointed that there wasn't more coverage. Where like CNN and everybody, I mean is it because they're African American boys? I mean, why did the news die out with this trial? And I know the only reason I wasn't totally, on fire about this case, I had a lot going on over the last 4 months, guys. So things coming up, like I had just learned about, Gannon Letitia case was about to, go into the jury. I went, yes, I'm going to read it. It's in here. Oh yeah, I read it. And, it's also another moment. Spirit was like, hey, you're a reader. I know you want to be careful, 2-point fingers, but hey, you could cover cases, and there are times, you're a reader, do your job. And so, but still, we walk a tightrope called karma, but still, okay, so just, but reading the cases themselves, I'm trying to be careful. Though I will do them privately, maybe for people, is kind of more, but I will read cases. Okay, because you don't want to predict outcomes, kind of talk about things if spirit does start speaking. Yeah, sure. But yes, there is reached a verdict, and make sure it's not too long but yeah, it's very sad. But yes, basically, and those who know, Orrin and Orson West supposedly disappeared. In December of 2020, I believe it was on the 21st or something. I knew it wasn't true. And I was very doubtful they even made it to Cal City. There's a lot of things that kind of made it like, yeah, lots of doubts. Where's the dirty diapers, for example, a toothbrush with dust on it. There were some things. And of course, a neighbor who could kind of see through this lots of fence. Nope, never saw no kids. Yeah, there's that. Okay, and you're going to see them at some point. They'd been there long enough. You'd see a kid or hear them playing in the backyard. Oh yeah, you're going to hear that. I mean, I, see kids and hear them. I'm not always out, oh, there's some kids, But I had strong doubts. Even with tarot, they didn't make it to Cal City. And it's, it's very sad. Even a photo, I'm going to spare you guys, but somebody posted the group what it looks like last photos of Orrin and Orson, and they look, very sad. And, they were taken from the mother. One of them got a broken leg. And it really makes me feel like the mother was picked on. Sometimes accidents happen. It doesn't mean that, it was abuse. It may have been an accident, like a broken leg. Now sometimes it is, like I have one of my people I taught tarot, there was a thing with another, it was a girlfriend of, the father. They're both going down, because he bailed her out. Oh, we got Callie on that, okay? Yeah, no, he lost his parental rights and she's in jail. She purposely broke the arm of a 2-year-old. Yeah, no, we got Callie on that one, okay? She had admitted it, by the way. She, yeah, you go down. You hurt a child. But, accidents can happen. Children could fall, or shit, I fell off a slide. But my sister left me alone, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to play the verdict. I just want to, I guess we could do it here. Let me... Hold on, give me a moment. Hold on. I want to start from the beginning. Give me a moment. Let's reboot.
First count.
Okay.
We, the jury, impaneled to try the above-entitled case, find the defendant, Trezell West, guilty of felony, to wit, murder in the second degree, in violation of Section 187, parent A of the Penal Code as charged in the first count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Second count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Trezell West, guilty of felony, to wit, involuntary manslaughter, in violation of Section 192, parent B of the Penal Code as charged in the second count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Third count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Trezell West, guilty of felony, to wit, willful cruelty to a child, in violation
Cruelty
of
card came up.
273A, parent A
It did
of
show.
the Penal Code as charged in the third count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Sixth count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Trezell West, guilty of felony, to wit, willful cruelty to child, in violation of Section
Cruelty was a card.
273A, parent A of the Penal Code as charged in the sixth count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Seventh count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Trezell West, guilty of misdemeanor, to wit, false report of an emergency, in violation of Section 148.3, parent A of the Penal Code as charged in the seventh count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Versus Jacqueline West.
Oh,
Case BF.
let's get her too.
340. Verdict. Bakersfield, California, May 18, 2023. First count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Jacqueline West, guilty of felony, to wit, murder in the second degree, in violation of Section 187, parent A of the Penal Code as charged in the first
good.
count.
Because that was just a wee bit shaky. Maybe they were considering.
Second count.
But I knew him
We,
for
the
sure.
jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Jacqueline West, guilty of felony, to wit, involuntary manslaughter, in violation of Section 192, parent B of the Penal Code as charged in the second count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson. Third count. We, the jury, impaneled to try the above entitled case, find the defendant, Jacqueline West, guilty of felony, to wit, willful cruelty to a child, in violation of Section 273A, parent A of the Penal Code as charged in the third count of the indictment. Signed, foreperson.
Okay.
Sixth count.
And I guess there's more, but anyway, so yes, guilty and good. I was just a little. Maybe they were, shaky on her, but they got her. Okay, good, because she knows, and they went down. Good. Justice served. Okay, whew, and but yes, I read the case. If you guys want to check it. I did. I predicted for sure her. I was feeling, there was definitely deception. There was definitely stuff. But yep, they both went down. But yes, let me just say again, I was extremely disappointed that the case did not get more coverage. I know in the beginning it was a big thing, the boys. There was a lot, there was billboards, but then it got quiet. And it's like, Google, where are the articles? There should be a ton. There's a trial. And big in Bakersfield, yes. But I was really blown away. I was very blown away the lack of articles when this case is going down. Is it because they're African American? What is going on here? If they were two white children, it would have been different. It probably would. And I'm not trying to pull a race thing here. It's a real thing. There should have been a ton of articles. There was a lot of stuff, in the beginning, though there was. But why did it go quiet? The trial is here. Let me pull a few cards for you guys. I know this is hard stuff. and stuff. Oh boy, detox. See, that's one of the things. Why am I not covering more missing kids? I guess Spirit wants to say she had to detox. Yes, 4 months of purification. And even, the university, I told you guys, University Idaho murders really got in my eyes. I'm not watching anything on it. I can't. Which, I know there's stuff, but yeah, I had to purge, let go, release, and clear my energy. Yeah, that's why, guys. So I know some guys, I want to see those, miss those. I may do some things quietly, stuff like that. But I have, and I know I can figure some things out. I know I got the ability. It's a tough one I sit with, I will cover the case because, but, getting in my eyes, I have to protect it right now. It doesn't mean it's not forever, it's not done, okay, but I did have to go through a major detox because of a lot of things. That was one of them. The chakrala was one of them, and then just even doing it for a long time, there was a lot, but I had to purify to get ready for some stuff. Okay, even drop my readings that I was doing on a regular basis, even to the point even I'm broke. Yeah, because it was that required. So it must be important. You know what I'm saying? It must be important if I'm dropping everything, and stuff. But I've got a protector guide, definitely on it. You guys too, call on your protection. Yeah, set boundaries. It even says with someone, that's what I did. I set boundaries even with him. He goodbye. I had to set boundaries. I even had, nope, I can't be your friend anymore. Sorry, you're out of my life. Even to the point, that was part of protection. I have to protect my energy because you're still hooked on the red hat, and I can't have any of that around me, affecting me in any way. Even though I'm a strong spiritualist, it was the protector guide went wallop and, just poop, like it says, set boundaries. Oh, it was a big boundary. It was goodbye. Okay, because I got to go on to do some big stuff, and now I'm bouncing back, I'm, nice, medicated, bouncing back. But yes, it was a lot. Third eye chakra, yeah, clean that up, definitely. I still got it. Visualize the outcome is what it says. Yeah, I can still read those cases. Don't worry, I'll get you the outcome of things. Kind of prep us and everything, because I know some of you sometimes want to know, the reader, what she's seeing, because you're anxious for justice. I know. And that's part of the reason. So, she was right about that. Maybe you'll listen to me on some other issues, okay? But I do care about them. And career-wise, what's I'm going to do? Time to pivot, align your career with your purpose. That's what I'm trying to figure out, my friends. I got to pay the rent, but I know there's other things Spirit wants me to do, with this ability that I do have. That's something. But no, it doesn't mean I'm done looking at missing kids. I got to be very careful. And maybe, I don't know. I question, is YouTube going to be the best medium for looking for kids, especially if a guy gets weird or, but I still want to help. I've got ability. I can still help, but maybe more privately. Okay. Maybe if somebody comes to me, an unlisted link, here you go. Okay, because I'm a seer, the seer. You are seeing things clearly. Yes, I had a really good, I don't normally medium, just putting it out there, but I did tonight on a live. I was live in the group. Someone said, get on, go live. Sometimes I'm like that. I don't do lives very often, only because I've been busy. The last 4 months, definitely. I need to, but I definitely want to connect with my peeps more and get some lives. But I ended up doing a medium, which was a lot of, she came through for sure. She knows it. There was things that just couldn't be known. And it was a very powerful one. It went really well, which Spirit's reminded, hey, but I don't want to charge as a medium. I just, only because, this may sound funny, but I was going to do it briefly for a minute, but then I realized something with one that happened. And luckily it happened to be quick. This is why I don't want to do it as a service, the main. Not all spirits want to be contacted. That's the thing. You get that awkward situation. Oh, they want to read with, they don't want to talk. Yeah, that can happen. Leave me alone, And I went, that's a problem. There's other things. So but I just feel, and in honesty, I'm a better card reader than a medium, though today was really awesome. That read on the live, if you're in my group, you can check it out, watch the live. You can watch your comments. It came in very strong. I even picked a song, a song came to me, as music has been a big thing, and it was nails on head. But, I always give it to Crystal. You're better at it. Go, you do it. I'll do the cards. That's why I got a right hand who's a medium, and she goes to the church, when she can, but she's, in another city. But I'm like, you do it. I'll tag her. Yep, there's a medium read. I'm better at cards. I'm more comfortable with cards. That's me. But, it doesn't mean I can't, and one went good, So it was kind of a nudge. Yeah, maybe you should do a few of those, And I'm like, I like cards, but it did go good. But it was I'm glad. But sometimes that it is, it's like get on live and always something really big and important. Somebody's have, and it's like that's why the reader, has to kind of listen to spirit and know when. And it was perfect timing. It was perfect timing for somebody to need a message. That's the job. So anyway, as I say that, I give this message tonight. It was disappointing that there was a lack of coverage, but it didn't get a lack of coverage on this channel. I did read, and justice was served. Okay, I'm very happy about that. We've got a couple justices. We got Letitia done. Yep, I was, happy to see that. Which I know we could kind of figure, but still, Casey Anthony, right? We had that happen. Yeah. But we got to see it in this case, where are the boys? Oh God. I mean, I'm probably in Bakersfield. I think I did read somewhere, had some ideas. I'd have to go back and watch it again. I hope to God that, their little bodies can be found. It's very tragic, but they're with God no matter what. And the mother of those children, the child should not have been taken away as far as I'm concerned. Stop taking kids away. She's African American. There's probably some bullshit there. Because accidents can happen. And I know not all social workers are psychic, is it an accident or not, but jumping the gun and just taking the kids, and maybe there was stereotypes because she's African American that are bad. Okay, stereotypes, that's, and she's just struggling, and stuff, things need to be fixed in that realm because sadly this is an outcome and these people shouldn't have been foster care parents, and maybe a little more scrutiny who becomes a foster parent. But justice was served. I did want to show you that. I'm going to, little Onyx tonight, he has to be by my side constantly up here. He's attached to my hip. It's ridiculous. He wanted to see justice for him too. And you guys have a good night.